let us start the class. Today we are going to take the revision of the fourth chapter, that is addition, which is required in the chapter test as well as the subtraction. Okay, so today we are going to see what are the topics that we have learned in addition. Okay, in addition we have learned about adding 2-digit and 3-digit number with and without regrouping. Then there are some properties. Okay, properties of addition. There are 3 properties of addition that we have learned in this chapter. Then we have learned about the word problem. Okay, that real life situation is given where we have to add numbers. These are the main topics that we have learned in addition. We have also done some practice questions in the workbook. Okay, so let us revise what are the topics that we have gone through in the last classes. Okay, first is addition. Okay, what do you mean by addition? Addition means combining or joining the number of objects or items together is known as addition. Okay, addition in real life situation where we are getting numbers or objects or items where we have to first write a statement and then we have to make the place value chart and then we have to add the numbers. Okay, ultimately we have to add the numbers together. That is the numericals we have to add. Alright children, and the different words you are getting for addition is add, total and sum. These are the words you can see in the word problem. Instead of addition, there you will be getting the word total. Suppose Ram has 5 chocolates, okay, and Geeta has 6 chocolates. How many chocolates do they have in all? Or what is the total number of chocolates? So these are the words you can see that are used instead of addition. There is also another word that is in all. In all. Or you might sometimes get together. Together. Okay. So these are the words you can see that is used instead of addition. Let me say again what are the words. Add, total, sum, in all and together. Okay children. Now when we add the number, there is one sign. Okay, one sign is there. What is the name of the sign? The sign looks in this way. Okay, that means one horizontal line and one vertical line that is passing through the middle of the line, and this sign is known as the plus sign. P-L-U-S, plus sign, S-I-G-N, sign. Okay, so this is the main introduction of the topic. Then we have learned to add with and without regrouping. Okay, so we already know what is regrouping means. In subtraction also you have got regrouping. So with and without regrouping, in addition there is carryover. The number is transferred from ones to tens. But in subtraction it is a little different. It is borrowed. Okay, it is taken from the nearby column, that is from the tens to the ones. Both in addition and subtraction, the carryover and the borrowed is known as regrouping. If there is carryover and borrowed, it is known as with regrouping, and if there is no carryover, then we will say as without regrouping, or if there is no borrowed, then without regrouping. Now we have taken I have taken 2 examples here. Okay, suppose I put here the number 27 and 54. Okay. Now for regrouping, I am keeping one row here, one blank row here. Why I am keeping here? To show the number that is passed from ones to tens. Okay, so that is for a 2-digit number. Now 2-digit number is for ones and tens. Okay, and here for without regrouping, I don't have to keep an empty row because there is no carryover, and it is for a 3-digit number. And if it is a 3-digit number, the place value we are getting 3 columns, ones, tens and 100. Okay, the example I have taken here is 27 and 54 for 2-digit number, and the sign of addition that we use is here. We placed it here. This is the plus sign. Similarly here the plus sign. Now let me add the number. 7 plus 4. What is the answer? The answer is 11. So 1 I will keep here and 1 will go from the ones to the tens place. So the new number that has been added to the tens place is 1 and I will round it. Okay. So now I'll add the numbers. 5 plus 2 was already there from before. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Now 1 is in, I got from the ones place. So 1 is 8. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 1, 8. Now let us look at the 3-digit number. In the 3-digit number that we got, we always start from the ones place. Remember one thing, when we are adding numbers, we always start from the ones place and then we continue. Similarly, here in the ones place, what we have got? 2 and 4. So the 2 and 4 I add this and I get 6. In the tens place also it is same, 2 and 4, 6. And in the hundreds place I got 1 and 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay children? So this is for 2-digit and 3-digit number. There is carryover, empty row I have kept. There is no carryover, so I put it in this way. Is properties of addition. So in here we have got 3 properties. The first is zero property, the second is after numbers property, and the third is commutative property. I have not written the definition here. Definition is already in your book and we have also written and discussed multiple times. We are revising here. Okay. The first is zero property. So what do you mean by zero property? When we add 0 to a number, we are getting the same answer. Okay. Now I take one example of 2-digit number. Example 81 plus 0. So what is the answer? We are getting the same answer. Okay. That means we add 0 with any number, we are getting the same answer. The second is after numbers property. If we add 1 with any number, we are getting the number that is just after the number. Okay. Now suppose the same example I am taking here. 81 plus 1 equals to 82. You can make this little chart and you can find out. Now when we add 1 with any number, we are getting the number that is just after this number. So what comes after 81? 82. Okay. The third is the commutative property. Commutative property means when we add 2 numbers and if we change the position or change the order, we are getting the same answer. Now I am taking the same example only. Okay. Example 81 plus 1 equals to 82. Similarly, 1 plus 81 equals to 82. Now 81 plus 1 equals to 82. First 81 is here and 1 is here. In the second number, 1 comes first and 81 goes second. So changing the position also, the answer will be same. Okay. So these are the 3 properties of addition. This is the word problem. In word problem, we are getting real life situation. That means real things that happen in our life. Okay. So I have taken one example here. Arun has 52 pencils. Okay. The Arun is a name of a person and he has got 52 pencils. And Amit has 48 pencils. And Amit is also another person. He has got 48 pencils. How many pencils are in all? So in all is another word for addition. In all is another word for addition. Okay. So the statements I have given, the statement is like the introduction of what is given in the question. So I have written number of pencils with Arun equals to 52. Number of pencils with Amit equals to 48. This is already given in the question. Okay. Now what has been asked? In all. In all means addition. We have to combine the number of pencils. That means how many pencils both Amit and Arun has got together. Okay. So total pencils equal to 52 plus 48. I have made the place value chart and what will be the answer? 8 plus 2, 10. 1 carry over. 5 plus 4, 9. Again I got 1 here. 5 plus 4, 9. Plus 1, I got 10 here. So where will the 1 go? So what I will do? I will make another place value here. I will make another place value here. And after 10, what comes? 100. Okay. So what I got? 5 plus 4 plus 1. 5 plus 4, 9. Plus 1, 10. So 1 will carry over here. Okay. Now since below 1 there is no number, so 1 will come below. Okay. So the answer is 100. So remember why I have taken this example. Sometimes what happens in exam, if you are getting to add 2-digit number, the answer might be 3-digit number. So no need to be confused about it. If it is a 2-digit number, make one extra column, that is what comes after the tens place, the hundreds come and you add the number. If below the number there is no number, then it will come down directly. Okay children, so this is the topics for today. First we have learned addition. Addition means joining or combining the numbers. The different words that are used in addition are add, total, sum, in all together. Okay. Then we have learned addition of 2-digit and 3-digit number with and without regrouping. That means there is carryover and no carryover. Then the properties, zero property, after numbers property and commutative property. Then I have taken a word problem here where we find out that the addition of 2-digit number, sometimes the answer might be a 3-digit number. Okay children, so these are the topics for today, and as your unit is for maths, I wish you everyone all the best, and after write your name, class, section, roll number at the top of your answer sheet, draw the margin, and one thing you have to remember is that after every question draw a margin in the middle. Okay, with your scale and pencil. After completion of the exam, check your answers are correct or not, check your spellings, check for any errors or any mathematical errors, and then you take a photo, scan the photo, convert it into PDF file and upload it in the Google Classroom. Not in the stream option but in the classwork. Okay, I have also told you multiple times how to do that. Go to Google Classroom, go to classwork, then assignment, then click on the attachment, select the PDF file, and then you click on submit or hand in. Okay children, and remember one thing, before going to Google Classroom, you have to take the photo and convert it into PDF file. Alright then, thank you.